Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearthstone for Kaiserreich Serbia. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So we're with IMRO. I can't actually send units in there quite yet. I think we need to wait for this current phase to end, and I think it goes into like the attack phase. I think. So we'll just worry about that when the time comes. But it should be within like a month or two. We can move our troops in Macedonia. We can clear that all up while it's a great time. Military coup in Japan really doesn't affect us too much. A war in Hungary is really nice. Primarily because we'll maybe be able to push our way into Croatia, Bosnia, into like kind of Austria up here as well. It would be really nice for us to do that. It would be really nice because killing Austria really isn't too bad. I mean, again, we did a few campaigns ago in with Romania. And we should do fine as Serbia as well. But we need to deal with IMRO first. The longer they're just kind of down here, the worse it is for us. Can I rush to you? No, we have to deal with IMRO first. And then we could theoretically attack Austria. I don't know if this gives us the Costas Belli right away. We don't have it yet. Where is it in here? Friends with benefits. Rural planning. I believe it's you. So we need to get these two focuses, and then we can probably attack Austria. I mean, Italy is the Italian Republic, and you are in the Reichspakt. So I'm pretty sure like neither of these can actually join us in the war against Austria. That yeah, I don't think Poland can ever join you in the war against Austria. They used to be able to when they used to be like a neutral country, not in the Reichspakt by default. But I'm pretty sure that's not a thing anymore. Aside from that, how many? We are 32%. Let's sway Republican radicals. 42 days on this. That should... It'll get us up to 37% popularity. But if we decrease social liberalism by 5%, maybe that'll boost radical socialists by a few percent points. So we'll be happy with that. Hopefully. That'll be good for us. Okay, Dutch elections. Who won the election there? Conservatives. Makes it less likely for the socialists to take over. It's not impossible still. It's just a lot less likely. We have 2 days on you. 4 more days until the lull is over. And that should mean we can attack. I believe. We got defeated again. So a second round defeat. We go from lull into launch an offensive. I believe now that we're in this phase, we can move our troops into this territory. Do not be in Greece. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, now we can go. Now the lull ceases. We can move our troops into the area. Resistance less than 20%. And we just got to kill them. It shouldn't be too difficult for us. So you probably want to take this guy out first. So let's move you in this direction. These two divisions will cover this land. And again, they shouldn't last too long. They don't have a lot of manpower. They don't have a lot of equipment. They are getting supplies from Bulgaria, but that's not... I'm not really worried about that. What do we want to take next? I guess we'll just go one more military factory for right now. I know it's like nothing, you know, super crazy, but I think it works out. So you'll put us at 38 in a bit, and you go up by 0.03 per day. You don't reach up here, no. For 85, 185 on the fence. Our units don't attack that well. Well, we should win. I don't see a situation where we end up losing this war. Okay, 20 political power. What do I want to do with you? I mean, we could get a military staff. Entrenchment. I mean, you entrench faster. I mean, that's okay. Recovery rate. Just more attack and defense on infantry. I know it's nothing crazy, but I will definitely take it. So we're now at 39%. What is it? We're at 39.39. We go up by 0.03 per day. Okay, so I think now we're not going to get... You would remove Scar Nation, but I think somewhere else also removes Scar Nation. I don't remember exactly where. We don't need to take any of the focuses against Macedonia. It's not actually necessary. We could get limited conscription for free. 150 political power. You know, give me consumer goods minus 5%. Because we're getting 0.03 per day. Then, yeah, I mean, this will fill up pretty quickly. At least enough to be over 40%. How much organization do you have? Oh, there you go. Were you last standing, you son of a bitch? I think they were probably last standing. But now they're no longer last standing, we can push in quite well. We are currently at 295 to 605. I want to keep the pressure in, keep going around like this. Keep one infantry behind. And if we can just get like an encirclement, that'll be the best. I don't think I can call you to arms. No, I cannot. But 74 with you. We do need to take, like, every province. We can maybe move in like this. I mean, I know casualties will start mounting. I mean, actually, 439 is not bad. The casualty numbers are actually completely okay. I don't... Will this count as an encirclement if they border only Greece? Because Greece is in our faction. I know if they only border, let's say, Bulgaria, it doesn't count as an encirclement because there's a neutral country. I guess we'll find out. Control over Parliament consolidated. The left-wing regime came to power in the form of a coalition working together with moderate groups and parties towards a common goal. Though observers initially predicted that Socialists and Republicans would work as a moderate force against the revolutionary SRP, this has proven to not be the case. One after another, these moderates have either been frightened into going with the SRP's policy or changed their ideological position entirely, engulfed by a wave of revolutionary sentiment, which preeminates all of Serbian society today. Even members of the parliament who were in the opposition can do little to make things change. The power of the legislator is increasingly being eroded. The strength of the government among high politics is greater than ever. Fantastic. So now, once you are done, we can get our way down towards the Third Revolution. We will become a socialist republic, and we'll be having a great time. Yeah, because you're not encircled quite yet. And then once you're here, you'll move in like this. 52, 93. They keep kind of like passing back and forth. And that's kind of okay. So are you encircled? You are not. Okay, so because Greece isn't actually in the war, even though they are our ally, and they're in the same faction as us, they're not considered, I want to make sure you're not in Greece. They're not considered encircled. What if I, like, stop attacking, attack again? No, Greece would need to be in the war, and I can't call them into the war while we're dealing with the IMRO. But they'll get killed off pretty quickly. Again, it's not a big deal. I don't know how, like, the AI Serbia has such a problem dealing with IMRO. An assassination? Wait a second. Not content to merely sow terror in the local population of Macedonia and the Serbian people, the IMRO have moved on to targeting soldiers and officers in the country's armed forces. Do they... Okay, so a bunch of our leaders get a little bit wounded. Thank you very much. I mean, come on, you're about to die in a second. Just realize you're dead. And, yeah, give up. There we go. Okay, take Macedonia, submit those demands in. Confirm and exit. In order to restore to Macedonia, we remove the IMRO, 10% stability. You love to see it. So next up, I want these guys on the border with you. Well, there's two ways we can actually do this. Do I rush down to getting the Third Revolution? Or do I rush towards a war against Austria? I think we rush against a war with Austria. Wait, who's just saying a war against us? Bulgaria? Okay, well, Bulgaria. What were you doing, Bulgaria? I don't really... Maybe because our national populace are a little bit more aggressive. Well, if that's the case... Rail transport. I'm guessing this is just getting rid of all this stuff here. I don't know why these are even still available for us. Macedonia's focus branch is blocked. At peace with IMRO. I mean, we'll never take these, because these don't do anything for us. I don't think we have to worry about the rebellion. Because you're a core. No, you're a colony state. What do you need to be a core? 80 political power? Done. 100%. Let's just get that going. So, Bulgaria, are you... No, Bulgaria is not planning on attacking us anymore? The First and Second Revolution. One of the most renowned political philosophers and legal professors in the Republic of Serbia, Slobodan Jorovic, has published a revision of one of his first works, Political and Legal Discussions. And its most important change is the addition to a new preface and introduction. In this preface, Jorovic makes a leap forward and describes the events of 1925 and 1926 not as the Republican Revolution, but as the Second Serbian Revolution. The First Serbian Revolution, referred to by Jovic, was the famous 3-decade-long Serbian Revolution led by Krodor Petric and numerous other heroes of Serbian history, which happened currently with the Greek War of Independence and culminated in the recognition of the vassal Principality of Serbia. It is generally seen as the beginning of modern Serbian history and the first step in the long journey to independence. Jovic explains the decision to name the first later in the text, the Second Serbian Republic, of the post-Veliki period, should be understood not as an independent event, but as a culmination of ideas of Kadre and the Serbian revolutionaries. From this initial statement, there are numerous conclusions to be made. Certain people live a history marked by redemptive struggle in the name of freedom and freedom and liberty, be it for their freedom for occupiers or the freedom for unjust governments. The democracy which they enjoy should not be understood by Western import, but rather by the development of a unique Serbian culture and identity, and vice versa. Democracy should be considered a core element of Serbian identity. Well, thank you for the stability. I do actually need it. I appreciate it. I'm going to take you back off this border, because apparently Bulgaria now no longer wants to attack? Maybe? I don't know. Actually, what is their focus here? Yeah, IMRO doesn't exist anymore. Because they've gone national populist, which I don't know where that world dictatorship, reform plan. I mean, I know they can attack us at some point in the future, and it worries me a little bit. But I also really want to attack the Serbians, or not Serbians. I am the Serbians. I really want to attack the Austrians. You know, just prepare like a potential little invasion into Zagreb like this. Usually, you can get a pretty good like victory point rush. Can I train more units? I have 5,000 guns. You know what? Give me a couple of cavalry divisions. So they do move faster, and I think speed is really what I'm looking for right now. Let's go one row on you. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too complex. A very simple military operation. Okay, so you're gonna be done soon. It allows us to remove some promote some officers. Foster you, reinstate the class war. I mean, that one's just better for us. We'll definitely do it that way. And I mean, we actually have a conscription and a mobilization focus. That's actually pretty good to have two of those. Political power gain. It costs us political power, it costs to have this, but you know what? I want to get it done. I think we'll okay, victory in the Balkan War. After years of planning and preparing, the combined forces of the Belgrade Pact now stand victorious over the Bulgar menace. No longer can the Bulgarians pressure us into doing their bidding, because we are now the masters of the Balkans. Our victory come at a cost, of course. Many brave men gave their lives to achieve this long-held dream, and their lives that we will celebrate this stunning victory. Yet, even after reclamation of rifle territories from the clutch of the Bulgarians, our mission isn't over. Austria stands firm in the north to press the southern Slavic population into doing the Habsburgs' bidding. This cannot stand. We must right the wrongs of the Vilkrieg and finally take revenge on Vienna, though to ensure unity among the Belgrade Pact, a second Belgian Congress must be held in the coming weeks. Romania should stay in the faction. Greece will probably abandon us. Oh wait, I need to get revolution events. Oh! I did not know I needed to 42-21. I did not know I thought just getting the two things were enough. 42, 60, so that's 63 days. 63 plus 20. It's 83 days. Am I literally going to be one day off of this? Do I need to load up an old save? What's my last autosave here? The 26th? I did not know that I needed to do the revolution as quickly as possible. I thought we had a little bit more time than that. Okay, well, I mean, I can't do this. Do you add time? You do not add time. So we might need to do a little bit of cheating here, but don't worry about that too much, okay? My bad. My bad entirely. Let's go for superior firepower. I'm happy with that one. I'm a little, I feel a little foolish. Retire some people. Ideological charged armies. Delegates arrive. Deciding on our goal. We can force... You know what? I don't think I've ever tried to force them into diplomacy. I don't know if it'll actually work. And if they say no, we'll probably just attack them anyways. Force them with diplomacy. I don't think they'll say yes. I don't think they'll say yes. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen them say yes. Give me radio, please. Okay, we have a few more days until you're ready to go. Do I need any of you next? Fleet logistics, no. Cavalry. You know what? We are getting cavalry units. They rebuked our efforts. Not a surprise. I'm pretty sure they never will say yes to that at all. And to be fair, like, why would they? It would make... Okay, Greece will have the Congress. That's reasonable. I mean, I think the only way Greece stays in the faction is if Albania is in the Donauerbund. I believe that's the only way. Okay, we gained a lot of claims. Fantastic. So let's see. You are 63 days, and I think we have 61 days. So we will need to cheat one of these, because otherwise we just completely collapse. So, you know, let's just do focused auto-complete on one, but, like, don't worry about that, okay? We'll escalate the class war, turn that off. And I think that at least for right now, this is going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Puupi. If you enjoyed, remember thumbs up. Not doing a thumbs down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.